Welcome back to the Webby and O'Neill channel. Match reaction, Manchester United 4, Chelsea 1.
And we're back in the old Champions League,
Yes.
Tone, after a few years out. But let's have it right, Tone. That first half, I was sat in the ground there and I know they weren't on target, but they didn't have getting some great positions then. And if they had a decent centre forward, it could have been a different story. We could be panicking now with a defeat and having to roll on and get something against Fulham on Sunday, but we never. We won 4-1. It sounds emphatic, but it was at least that. But we're in the Champions League, pal.
There was chances for both sides, though, weren't there?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, Man United, I think Erik ten Hag would have been annoyed with the way they set up at the back. United, they were too loose. They weren't on it. But Erik ten Hag, as far as I'm concerned, must learn that a team like that, who is devoid of a centre forward, who hasn't got a manager, who are just playing out the season, just played kick and run. No wonder they had the chances in that first half.
I thought he kept the ball. They knocked the ball around well. But you like you're saying, they just want the season to be over with now. But obviously, I'm going to go on to the Anthony injury. It looks a bad one. It seems to be that right side of the box that he was all slipping. But
Shaw injured as well.
Shaw, maybe, we daren't lose him.
No.
We daren't lose him. He's probably been one of our most steadiest players all season. But hopefully, it's just a bit of a twinge. Do you know what, Tony? On Sunday now, I want to see none of that FA Cup starting 11 near that pitch. Make Phil Jones captain for the day. Bring back Alex Stepney in goals. Bring back Mickey Duxbury at right back. Bring back Arthur for half a game.
Rest the players. Is that what you really mean?
Yeah, we're in now. There's no point of our manager risking any. He'll know in his head he's starting 11 for Wembley. Won't he? He'll know.
I think that was virtually the side.
Yeah, I think Rashford comes in now.
Yeah.
When the Rashford for Anthony, that'll probably be the time. I want none of them players near the pitch Sunday. I'm not bothered if Fulham beat us. I'm not bothered. We're in the top 4 now, and people say, well, we might be able to finish third. I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
I just want the team to have a week off before the City game because we'll need it. Because if we give them opportunities like that, Tony, it's going to be embarrassing. But there you go.
I have to look at Ten Hag, though. I mean, Chelsea came here tonight, and I said in the pre-match preview, right, that Chelsea were coming here, and all they were going to be was cannon fodder. And that's exactly what they were at the end of the day. They've not got a striker what can put the ball in the net. They just played attacking football, left themselves open. Fulham will do the same on Sunday. And I honestly believe I can't see Ten Hag changing it. He has to get the shape ready for the final. He done a shape tonight and it didn't work, Webby, and he has to work on it. And I look at it differently. I thought Chelsea just run at United there tonight and made the tactics what United started with look poor. And they were poor in the first half of the tactics.
I just hope, for some of those players have played most games this year, and we played the most games in Europe of any top club. Some of them need a rest. Some have been in the World Cup. Eriksen, Rashford, play Garnacho.
Garnacho doesn't need a rest. You've seen him come on again, right?
I was quite surprised.
There is a shout, though, Webby, to put him in.
I was very surprised when Anthony went down.
Yeah.
And he got stretchered off, that Marcus had come on. I thought Garnacho, this was the right time. It was 25 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Give him a good 65 minutes, which he needs. Very surprised. Marcus come on. Marcus does what he's done all year. He's played well and he's scored goals. But I really hope the manager thinks that. You look at City the other night, I didn't watch the game, but I know they made so many changes in the game where they'd already won the league against Chelsea on Sunday. And, when I've heard about the bench they've had and his work. I just hope our manager, because we spoke about it this year, Tony, in cup matches, I hope he gets to realise next year that he doesn't have to play his best team all the time. We got a lot of injuries. We lost Eriksen against Reading with a bad tackle.
We can't have injuries, that's right.
But we're not strong enough to have injuries like other clubs are. So I really hope he uses a bit of common sense on Sunday, whether we finish 3rd or 4th within the Champions League, and he uses common sense and uses fringe players, McTominay, Fred, let them get a game, bring Dalot back in, play Malacio at left back, bring Harry Maguire in with Phil Jones. I'm not bothered. Bring Tom Eaton in for the game or the kid Butland. But I hope he uses a bit of common sense, Tony, but that's my point.
I look at United there, the tackling wasn't strong. And sometimes when you do that, you pick up injuries in that. Yeah. So they're going to have to look at that going into the Fulham game, okay? Now, I look at today's game, Webby, and to be honest with you, We hit the bar several times. We had loads of shots. The goalkeeper saved it. Al Eriksson never put it in. I just don't know.
Second half was a lot better.
Yes.
United-wise.
Yeah, it was an attacking side, right? The way United set up in the second half. Because Ten Hag, as I said earlier on, he will have looked at that and he would have been disappointed with that start in that first half. I thought the back four and the midfield was very, very sloppy, Webby. And you can't really have that. I expected United to come out and go right at them. Yeah. Yes, Chelsea came at United. I don't even think they were playing 4 at the back at one point, Chelsea. Yeah. I just thought they were cannon fodder and just running at United. Yeah. But United didn't really tackle it well. And to me, that's a bit of a worry. And it has to be sorted against Fulham. Yeah. They have to be solid and they have to play on a strict line. And I thought United failed in that in the first half. I don't want to be critical because at the end of the day, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I mean, even though Chelsea were having chances in that, I actually enjoyed the game. And for the pre-season, end of season game, we get a point. We've got the Champions League, entertaining game, and that's how I look at that game. But I know Ten Hag will be disappointed that United didn't stick to the plan.
It'll be funny to see the team selection at 3:30 on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're going that he's going to go strong. I think he'll go. I think you won't. Maybe 1 or 2 of the cup final team, maybe. I hope there's none of them. So that's just my personal opinion because
I think United have got to get it right on Sunday. It's a practice game ready for Wembley. That's how I see it. And he's got to get it right. And like I say, he'll be disappointed. But overall, I think the fans are happy. Yeah. I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah,
are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy as a pig in doodah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Tony, if you would have said to me when done this first video after the Brighton game up here, and you would have said, right, Webber, we'll win a cup, we'll win another cup final, we'll get Champions League, I would have laughed at you. I would have said, Tony, jump off the roof. But he's done it. Then we went to Norway the week later. Yeah. We got that pub absolutely bouncing. 25 minutes later, it was empty. We were 4-0 down again. We was over there, and what could we say? What could we say when we could say nothing? But fair play to Ten Hag. He's had a few. The big thing was getting Ronaldo out because a lot of less managers, Ronaldo would still be here running the roost. He got him out. He took a lot of balls for doing that. He took a lot of balls for dropping Maguire because people were playing him because he was the £80 million signing. He wasn't right for the club. I thought he's bought well. Yeah, and if the new owners, hopefully they'll come in soon. I've heard rumours that it's happening. This week. It could be announced tomorrow.
And I've heard different rumours that it won't be.
Well, there you go. We both heard different rumours. So let's see what happens. The manager's got to get back because, the manager, we're in the Champions League now. We cannot be giving this manager 100 million. It's got to be 200.
I get where you're coming from. I know you're happy watching
some of your money,
right?
So.
No, he's having none of my money. Listen, just before we go, man of the match, Webby.
Man of the match tonight was, I'll go, Casemiro.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Casemiro. Listen, thanks for watching. Press the like button, get your comments in, and we'll be back later with a video with me and Kieran. Wait for that. It'll be a good one.
Don't forget, Champions League. So you cannot beat that ball being shakes in that ground under the floodlights at Old Trafford. Now, we got no right to win it, but I think the Champions League without Manchester United is like Tom without Jerry.
But
in my
Manchester
eyes.
United, listen, United have got to vastly improve and bring in players to compete in that Champions League. We'll see you in a bit.